Well, hello my friends. Welcome back to Kyle's Film Garage. So today, I'm gonna go do a thing. I'm gonna go check out something that I didn't know was happening. So big shout out to Debbie in Scotland for letting me know about this. Thank you so much. Tim Burton is getting his star on Hollywood Boulevard. So that's pretty freaking cool. Tim Burton went to Cal Arts. I went to Cal Arts. That's pretty freaking cool. Not at the same time, but you know, nonetheless. So pretty cool. One of my favorite directors. And yeah, so I don't know what we're gonna get here. I don't know how close I'm gonna get and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see what happens, but let's get right to it. I have my coffee. First of all, it is a beautiful day in Hollywood. No clouds, gorgeous day. It's gonna be a hot one today, but that's all right. We are prepared for all occurrences. Iced coffee is the preparation. Plus I have, you know, sunscreen on and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, California sun, gotta wear the sunscreen, people. If you come here, don't not wear it because you will be sorry. So yeah, so where are we? All right, we're at Higman and we're on Mansfield, just walking through the neighborhood, going up to the boulevard. So he's gonna be getting his star in front of the Hollywood Wig and Costume Shop. I think that's what it's called, but we'll find out exactly what it's called when we get there, if that's not it. But it's a costume shop nonetheless, which I feel is entirely appropriate for Tim Burton to get his star in front of a makeup and costume shop store. I mean, it writes itself, doesn't it? By the way, if you want to support independent film, my horror documentary Haunted Lake Lanier is on Amazon Prime right now. This is what it looks like right there. I'm gonna leave that space there because that's what it looks like. And you can go check that out on Amazon Prime. I will leave a link in the description for that here. That's how you can support indie filmmakers like me. And yeah, just keep going. So I'd appreciate it if you just give it a watch, give it a like, you know, review, all that kind of stuff. Helps out on Amazon. And it's only $2. So unless you want to buy it, then it's like $5. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing. So cool, and thank you. Oh yeah, and if you like spooky stuff, which I'm assuming you do because you found this video about Tim Burton, and I happen to be a filmmaker, and so on the Fossum app, which is the streaming app, you can find Scary Campfire Stories is also something else that I have out there. And so yeah, if you like spooky stuff, Scary Campfire Stories on Fossum. So, you know, Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, all that kind of stuff. It's free, doesn't cost anything. And yeah, so Fossum, if you don't have it, get it. There's a lot of cool stuff there. So it's kind of one of the big next up and coming channels like Tubi and whatnot. So Fossum, Scary Campfire Stories. Thank you very much. All right, so I have about 23 minutes to get to where I'm going. So this is at the 6600 block of Hollywood Boulevard, and we're just about to sunset. So got a little ways to go, but we'll be there before 20 minutes. So we're just gonna keep walking. So where are we, Kyle? All right, so this is Highland and Sunset. So there's your Chick-fil-A. They used to have a bunch of tents down here by the Rite Aid, which is closed. And if you want to see more about that, I have a documentary called Tent City Hollywood, And so that's, you can find that here on YouTube. Tent City, Hollywood. So yeah, if you want to see more about that, check it out. So yeah, I spent a year making that documentary. So yeah, so if you're interested in that kind of thing, just give it a watch. You're on YouTube now. We're just hanging out. We're just walking. We're in Hollywood, and we're gonna go see Tim Burton get his star. So that's pretty cool. That's just pretty cool. Walking up Highland, and this is Hollywood High across the street. It's Selma. The very next street after Selma is Hollywood Boulevard. So that's cool. Hollywood High Auditorium. Yeah, just a gorgeous day. All right, so this is Mel's Diner. The famous Mel's Diner. Right below Hollywood Boulevard. So I just went to go try to tell somebody about, you know, Tim Burton getting a star, and they spoke French, not a word of English. So I did try though. I did try. Yeah, well, you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, so yeah, this is Hollywood Boulevard right here, and we're gonna go this way. All right, so we're making a right, and so we're walking down the boulevard. This has got your wax museum across the street, Guinness Book of World Records. I don't know if this place is open anymore. I'm gonna say it's not. Let's take a peek right under here, and we'll see what's the what. Oh yeah, no, it's gone. Wow. Okay, you heard it here first. No more Guinness World Records place here. All right, cool. So, okay, so we're at Hollywood and McCadden. It's interesting. It's like,
you're gonna go see Tim Burton over there?
Yeah, brother. Are you going?
Maybe.
All right.
I'll see you over there.
Okay, I'll be there. Spider-Man just asked me if I was gonna go see Tim Burton. So that's pretty cool. I mean, you know, me and Spider-Man, we're pretty close, because you've never seen me and Batman in the same place. So, just saying. Just saying. All right, this is the Egyptian Theater. Super cool. This place is awesome. It's beautiful inside. Have a good day, guys. So it's a lot of people from Europe, and I don't think I've heard people speaking English. So it must be a lot of people on vacation. Super cool. So, all right, so we are at Las Palmas right now, and just giving you some sights and sounds of the boulevard while we get there. Got all these little gift shops and tattoo shops all along the boulevard here. So when you come here, you can get tattooed and buy a shirt. I went to Hollywood, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Sure, they have one that says that too. Supply Sergeant. All right, I don't know if you can see, but you can, up there, it's a big crowd. Yeah, you can see lights on the sidewalk already. So, street's blocked off, as you would imagine that it would be. It's right by the Escape Hotel. Thank you. He's letting us walk because that's super nice. All right. So yeah, so just walking. As you can see, I have a faster pace than most people. Set Life truck. Streets closed, so that means, guess what that means? I can walk in the street. That's what that means. And you know how much I love walking in the street if you saw my last few videos. Yeah, so here's the crowd is gathering. I'll see if I can see where the actual podium's gonna be. So we're seeing this at the same time and together and all that. So we'll see what we can do here.
Okay, we need everybody here. Go inside the box, please.
You go inside the box. All right. Ah, all right. All right, so where this is in front of is the Hollywood Toys and Costumes. So that's what it's called. 6600 block. So I'm not sure where he's gonna come out or anything like that, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Now, before we invite Tim to the stage, let me tell you a little about our honoree. Actually, this could be 47 pages, but we've tried to condense it down. Tim Burton is a director and artist widely regarded as one of cinema's most imaginative and visual filmmakers. Tim grew up in Burbank, California, just over the hill, as we just said, and attended California Institute of the Arts, CalArts, which is another over the hill in the Santa Clarita Valley, where he studied character animation. There he created his early shorts, which attracted the attention of Walt Disney Productions, as it should have, and gained him an apprenticeship at the studio. Now, while at Disney, he directed the following films: Vincent, the film adaptation of Hansel and Gretel, and Frankenweenie, who the 5-year-old boy in me still loves to say. Now, many of Tim's films, such as Ed Wood, Sleepy Hollow, Big Fish, and Alice in Wonderland, have garnered numerous Academy Awards, BAFTAs, and Golden Globe nominations and wins, cementing Tim's status as one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. Now, Tim has a dedicated following, notably for classic features such as his 1985 directorial debut and huge hit, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, the wildly invented Beetlejuice, and the action blockbusters Batman and its follow-up, Batman Returns. So the cool thing here is, though, one of Tim's probably greatest industry achievements is helping to reinvigorate the stop motion industry, starting with his 1993 creation and cult classic, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, followed by 2005's Corpse Bride and 2012's Frankenweenie. The latter two, both Academy Award and BAFTA nominated films. Arguably, however, his most beloved film is the 1990 romantic fantasy film called Edward Scissorhands, which he directed, co-wrote, and produced. Most recently, Tim has received international acclaim for his work on the hit TV series Wednesday, which my daughter last night told me she loves. She's 30. And newest Walk of Famer, the one, the only, Mr. Tim Burton. So now what happens is we make you stand there for another 10 minutes. So we have some people who love you, who want to...
We love you!
He's literally right behind us.
Rhino forever! You're the
I mean, we'll hook him up to the podium at some point.
He's like an upstart. Our first speaker is an award-winning actress who has become a Hollywood icon for her dynamic and varied performances and for constantly challenging herself with each project. She will soon be seen reprising her iconic role as Lydia Dietz in Warner Brothers Pictures' Tim Burton's film Beetlejuice. This long-awaited sequel to the cult classic marks their fourth collaboration. Now you've seen her in Martin Scorsese's The Age of Innocence. She is currently in production on the final season of some small series. You know, we hope it gets some traction. It's called Stranger Things.
Tim has such a beautiful and unique understanding of the human heart. He knows the heartache of the misunderstood, the strange, and unusual. He doesn't just understand them, he celebrates them. Whether outcasts, oddballs, terrifying, or hilarious, he gives them depth, humor, and always a certain gallantry, and he gives them their dignity. His heroes are the very outcasts that he loves. So we've been traveling all over the place promoting Beetlejuice, and I have been asked so many times what it's like to work with Tim, and it's actually, to describe it is actually kind of
You want to switch me?
to work with Tim is like being invited to wander through his art and imagination. It's the ultimate cathedral and one of my most cherished and sacred places to be, and I am eternally grateful for the time that I've spent there. And on a personal note, Tim, your friendship has been such an enormous gift. When I met you, I was a weird kid. And you...
Love you, Veronica Sawyer!
You affirmed my voice, you reinforced my confidence to be myself, to go against the tides of conformity. Your creative inclusiveness showed me what true artistic collaboration looked like. And in other words, you made being a weird girl not just okay, but something to celebrate and even kind of cool. And you carried that torch for us weirdos. Everywhere, making us all feel seen and valued. Congratulations, I love you so much.
Yeah! Veronica Sawyer rules!
Now, before we bring up our next speaker, we have a couple of friends of yours who are here to celebrate. You have friends, you have many friends. Actor Danny DeVito is here. You guys have done, I think you guys 4 films together? 4 films? 4-ish, 5-ish, okay, 5.
I can't.
Actress Monica Bellucci. Costume designer Colleen Atwood. Actor Deep Roy. All right, our next speaker, you might know who he is. He's an accomplished actor,
Michael
known for his
Keaton.
powerful performances on screen. Now, throughout his career, he's received multiple awards, including Oscars, Golden Globes, Emmys, among many others, in one of Hollywood's greatest collaborations of all time. See you smiling there. He has worked with Tim 5 times, beginning with the beloved classic Beetlejuice. Now, their work continued on the blockbusters Batman and Batman Returns, Walt Disney Studios' Dumbo, and now Beetlejuice. Welcome, Walk of Famer, Michael Keaton.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You have to, thank you.
Legend!
You have to stand there during all this. Boy, I could do that.
Yes, you
Yo! I'm gonna do what Tim and I gotta say, respectfully do. Usually when we start a project, we see this script and we kind of go, okay. And then we start making things up. Some of this is gonna be things I've said before, so bear with me. The first 2 or 3 meetings I had with Tim, I was told there's this young, talented director, and he wants to meet you for something. So I go and I have a meeting, and it was pleasant. And I left, and they said, "What did you think?" And I said, "Nice guy. I have no idea what he's talking about." And then 2 or 3 meetings that were really similar, I went home, and this time I think there were some sketches, if I'm not mistaken. And I said, I like him even more. For sure, I love this guy. And there's something I still have no idea what he's talking about when we're talking about Beetlejuice. But 5 movies later, and over 30 years of knowing him, I still have no idea what he's talking about. Not only do I know what he's talking about, seriously, I feel it on every movie. It's beyond shorthand. So when I hear Winona and other people use this word, weird, well, then count me in, because I feel really, really comfortable around this guy, working with him. It's just a joy. I vividly remember the first day walking on the set of Beetlejuice, and I had some ideas that I thought might work, and I was in the wardrobe and everything, and Tim hadn't even, and I had never even rehearsed anything. I remember it so clearly, and then walking on thinking, well, I hope this works, and then Tim giving me kind of a brief tour of the sets, which, to say it was, first of all, you walk in and you go, shrunken heads. Okay, shrunken heads. You go, all right. And then you see these remarkable, beautiful sets, and it didn't take me very long to feel really, really comfortable. And it's been like that ever since. It just feels good to be around art, and to be a part of it is rare, and it's an experience I get to have every time I'm on a set with Tim. I mean, when you think there were these 2 young guys, this kid from Burbank and me, really getting away with something that no one quite knew what we were doing, and then you bring into the mix the great Winona, who's as sweet as can be, and talented, and my pal Catherine, and the rest of the cast, and it just always got better. So, I'm sorry, I'm going to read here a little bit. But, the openness, Danny will tell you this, the openness that he has to creativity. A lot of times there are directors who are threatened or insecure. He's never been like that, at least in my experience, is just an openness to ideas and creativity. So there's also this wonderful lack of pretension. In fact, in this second one, and even in the first one, Tim actually comments on the pretentiousness of some art. And you always think back and say, well, did they say that? Did they this thing of thinking outside the box or being different?
So this is really the fun part of my job. It's a ritual we get to do every time, and every time it feels special. So on behalf of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, I now declare today Tim Burton Day in Hollywood! The mic is yours.
Thank you so much. This is very special to me because, as I said, as a child, I used to come down here from Burbank on the bus, no adults. In fact, I was young enough to think that these things were actually gravestones when I first came here. And really that John Wayne wasn't buried under that or other people. But I used to come down here and visit the Larry Edmunds bookshop and come here. And when I found out it was here, I just almost started crying because I've been coming here ever since I was a little child, and the store hasn't changed at all. And so for me, it's such an honor to have this store, but also to have it right here in front of this incredible shop, museum, toy shop, everything. So I used to spend my life here. So thank you so much. And thank everybody, all my friends, and beautiful thank you for coming to see me. So very emotional for me, and thank you very, very much.
Good. That was all of them. That was a quick one.
Okay, here's the big moment. Are you ready to unveil the star?
Let's see how this part goes. Yeah. As they stand there, you know, it's like him with family and the chamber and with the guests.
All right, so that was Tim Burton getting his star, and that was pretty cool to see everybody, Winona Ryder, and that was awesome. I was not expecting all those people to be here, so right now they're just like on the floor. So. I hope you guys had fun with that. I did. Very cool. All right. And so Tim Burton, the man. So very cool. We were here. Thank you again, Debbie, for letting me know about this. I should have known about this. So hey, if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can do that. Support an independent film. Watch those movies. You can watch all of Tim's movies as well, but you can watch mine. That would be fantastic. And let's keep making movies. Let's make Preacher 6 a reality. That's in post-production now. So yeah, watch those films. That will help finance the rest of Preacher 6, independent film. That's what it's all about. All right, see you on the next video.